Namaste. I'm Jojo and I would like to bring you through a little bit of journaling. You can do this with a pen and paper if you would like to get one, or you could even just do it in your mind. So just know that when we are feeling anxious, one of the biggest differences between stress and anxiety is very often stress happens when there is a trigger or there is a cause, but anxiety can suddenly come to us when there's not even an external threat. Meaning you could be moving around your home and out of nowhere you suddenly feel a tightness in your chest or a shortness of breath, just like that. But more often than not, stress, there really is something that happens and then your body responds to a physical, mental, or an emotional demand or threat that's placed on it. So what I'd like to do is to get us to write down 3 top things that you feel causes or gives you that shortness of breath if you're feeling anxious. If you don't think that you get anxious all that much, then you can use this same exercise and list down 3 things, top things that are stressing you out in your life. Okay, so I'm gonna bring us through a little bit of a grounding meditation, and once we are grounded, feel free at any point to catalog these 3 things that make you stressed or anxious in your mind, or you could write it down on a piece of paper. Okay? So just sit with your back straight and take a really deep inhale, pulling energy from the ground up, grounding energy into your heart center, closing your eyes, and hold the breath right here for 1, 2, 3. Exhale, letting go. Just letting go all forms of tension, letting go everything you do not need. Take another deep inhale, breathing in cooling and calming energy into your heart center. Hold it right here, allowing love, allowing patience, allowing a sense of calm to circulate throughout your entire being. Exhale, letting go. And really just sigh so you can actually feel the breath letting go tension as you hear the movement of the breath as you breathe out. Take another deep inhale from the ground up, pulling in energy of support from Mother Nature, Mother Earth, bringing it into your heart center. Hold it right here with this affirmation: I am safe, I am supported, everything is going to be okay. Exhale, letting go. Just letting go. With your eyes remaining closed, I'm going to get us to do a little bit of deep breathing from the belly so that we can just let go of any scattered thoughts, slow down the heart rate, slow down the breath, slowing down in every way, coming into a state of calm relaxation. You can, if you like, place your hand on your lower belly, and as we inhale, be aware of how the belly moves away from the body. So relax the chest. We're going to do belly breathing to slow down the heart rate and slow down the breath. Deep breath in, allow belly to move away from your body. Gentle exhale as you sigh, but now hold the breath out at the bottom of your exhale. 1, 2, 3. Deep breath in, gently allowing the belly to expand like a balloon, and sigh it out. Hold the breath here for 1, 2, 3. Inhale. Gentle sigh as you exhale, like a ha sound, holding the breath out. This is an outer hold, bottom of the exhale. 1, 2, 3. Inhaling again. allowing the belly to expand as it moves away from your body. Exhale, letting go. Holding the breath out. 2, 3. Relax your hands back on your knees. Breathing normally, just observing the movement of your breath as it goes in and out of your nose. Allowing yourself to really feel your sitting bones on whatever you are sitting on right now, making that connection. Even feel how your hands feel resting on your lap or your knees. Drop the shoulders. Relax all the muscles in your face. Relax your jaw. Relax your thoughts. Now I'd like for you now to imagine you're sitting somewhere in nature, somewhere that makes you feel deeply relaxed. And you're just watching this beautiful scene in front of you. It could be the stillness of water. It could be a mountain. It could be the timeless waves of an ocean or a beautiful forest. Wherever you are, absorb the relaxation. Even imagining how the air breathes, how the air feels, as if you can almost smell the air as you breathe. And just allowing everything that no longer serves you to drop away. Just focused on you, yourself in this moment, in this scene in nature, and your breath. Totally relaxed. And now we're going to focus on 3 things from this quiet, strong, and relaxed space where you are safe, where you're able to maybe be an observer looking in. You can get your piece of paper out, or you can simply note this down in your mind. But imagine writing it on paper if you're doing it from the mind. What are the 3 things right now in your life, even if it's from your past, that could be stressing you out or making you feel anxious in any way? I invite you to dig deep, to be honest with yourself. This list is just for you. Take some time here. And set an intention to really get answers and clarity from these 3 top things that could be really bothering you or keeping even you awake at night, or triggering off spells of anxiety or stress. Take your time. And once you've listed down these 3 things, take a deep inhale, breathing in unconditional love. Exhale any form of tension or fear. Just letting go. Now with this list, I would like for you to imagine that we are going to send Ho'oponopono 4 mantras, which are from an ancient Hawaiian practice that raises levels of unconditional love and gratitude, as well as so much forgiveness. We're going to send these mantras combined with light into your list. So imagine the list in your mind, or it could even be the piece of paper in your hand, and we are going to rub our hands together, Place it on the center of your chest. And now imagining the list of 3 things. We are going to send love, we're going to send forgiveness, and we're going to be grateful and thank each item on the list, because in order for us to let something go, we have to first acknowledge its presence in our lives. We're going to thank it, we're going to forgive it, we're going to forgive ourselves and anyone connected to it. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, release. Now really focused on the list in any order that you choose. Please repeat these words after me. You can say them out loud or you can say them from your heart, trusting in the process that as you say these words, you are already releasing maybe a lot of pain or energetic cords that are linked between yourself and this situation. Really focus on the first item on your list. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, letting go. And we're now going to move on to the second item on the list. Take note of the details, the people involved, if there are any people connected to it. It could just be yourself or a state of mind. Connecting now with the second item on your list and sending these powerful healing mantras. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. Take a deep inhale, breathing in everything positive and loads of light, loads of love. Exhale, letting go. Just letting go. And now focused on the last thing on your list. Taking in the details, anyone who might be involved, connecting with whatever you need to understand about this situation. Let's look at it from a wider perspective, like you've become an observer looking in. And now from your heart, really connecting with your heart with full sincerity, sending these beautiful healing mantras into the situation. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. Really connect with your heart. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. Take a deep breath in, breathing in love, gratitude, and everything positive. Exhale, letting go. Just letting go. Relaxing your hands back onto your knees. I want you to imagine that your heart is sending so much love and so much light onto this entire list that the list is dissolving into the light. So much light, so much clarity, so much love. Rubbing your palms together, placing it on the center of your chest, connecting with your heart energy center. Take a deep inhale. Hold it right here for 1, 2, 3. Exhale, release. Just letting go and thanking yourself for doing this inner work of letting go. Just letting go. Take a deep inhale. Hold it right here, allowing patience, compassion, self-love, and gratitude to move throughout your entire being. Exhale, release. Just letting go. Joining your palms together against the center of your heart. One more deep inhale. Exhale, let it all go. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May there be peace within you and all those around you. Namaste.